operations manager from Rancho Palos Verdes, California, Danny Lesserman. And our returning champion, a philosophy professor from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Ben Chan, whose 9-day cash winnings total $252,600. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Mayim Bialik.
Thank you, Johnny, and welcome everyone to Jeopardy. Our current champion, Ben Chan, has now secured an impressive 9 runaway wins. If you're wondering how that number stacks up with a champion like Ken Jennings, well, Ken had 65 runaway wins, but he also played 66 more games than Ben has. So you never know, depending on how long Ben sticks around, that record could be broken. Today, we welcome Danny and Lynn. Good luck. Let's get right into the game with these categories. We'll start with aviation. Super Bowl winners by quarterback, animals in literature, historical hodgepodge, G-rated words, and you're so shellfish. Ben, where would you like to start?
Super Bowl winners by quarterback for 1,000.
1973 and 1974, Bob Greasy. Ben.
Who are the Dolphins?
That's correct, Miami Dolphins.
Quarterback 800.
In 2014, beating the team he is currently on, Russell Wilson. Ben.
The Seahawks. Who are the Seahawks?
That's correct.
Confusing. Super Bowl 600.
2000, Kurt Warner. Danny.
Who are the Rams?
That's right.
Super Bowl 400.
2008 and 2012, Eli Manning. Lynn.
Who are the New York Giants?
Correct.
Historical hodgepodge for 400.
Ba ba kara koyunlu, meaning these have you any land? Yes, in 1410, our alliance conquered from Azerbaijan south to Baghdad. Black sheep. Lynn.
G-rated words 600.
This gloomy architecture style is known for using flying buttresses. Ben.
What is Gothic?
Yes.
Hodgepodge 8.
At the age of 10 in 1651, Tokugawa Ieyatsuna became the fourth of the Japanese rulers known by this title. Danny.
What is Emperor?
No. Ben.
What is Shogun?
Yes.
Hodgepodge 1,000.
This king, whom Robin Hood took on in stories, was known as Lackland. Ben.
Who's King John?
Correct.
Historical hodgepodge 6.
There's a daily double. You're at 4,200. How much would you like to wager?
True daily double.
For 8,400, if you're correct, here's your clue. Though Geneva is pretty low as Swiss cities go, a Cold War meeting there was the first one called this top-level type.
What is convention?
No, what is a summit? That'll take you down to 0. Select again.
G-rated 1,000.
Smaller than gorillas, these arboreal apes move by brachiating, swinging from their arms. Ben.
What are gibbons?
Correct.
G-rated 8.
Derived from Spanish, but sounding a bit French, it's a wire used to strangle someone or the act itself. Ben.
What is garrote?
Yes.
Aviation 1,000.
Cologne, Germany is the headquarters for this airline whose roots go back to one founded in 1926. Ben.
What is Lufthansa?
Yes.
Aviation 8.
To honor a fallen comrade, the planes seen here perform this aerial salute. That's known as the missing man formation. Ben.
Shellfish 1,000.
Used to make chowder, large East Coast hard-shell clams often go by this Native American name. Ben.
Or quags?
Yes, what are quags?
Oh, none of those was right. Okay, shellfish 8.
Related to the squid, this creature has... Puts you on the plus side. Let's take a commercial break and we'll be back with more Jeopardy after this. Welcome back. Let's say hello to Lynn DeVito from Colorado Springs, Colorado, a retired museum educator. Tell us about your love of cornhole, Lynn.
I haven't really played all that often, but I've been kind of successful when I have. The first tournament that I was in, very small tournament, I think about 16 teams, and my team made the semis, which was good. But then the next one, which was even smaller, actually, we won. So
Great. Two tournaments in 1 year. That's very impressive. And Danny Lesserman, a policy communications manager from Rancho Palos Verdes, California, you welcomed a new baby recently.
I did. I welcomed a beautiful baby boy who is just a huge bundle of exhaustion and joy. Depending on how things go here, if you consider naming the next one Mayim.
Okay, good to know. Well, congratulations. And Ben Chan, now you're a philosophy professor, but one of the courses you teach is actually about food. Tell us about that.
Yeah. And manufacture, but also maybe how food can be an ethical resource to promote ethical progress. It really came from the fact that I grew up in a restaurant family, and as much as I love teaching, I really missed sharing food with people. And the food ethics class actually gives me an
Let's do Aviation 200.
Marking the end of an era, in January 2023, Boeing delivered its last ever one of these iconic jumbo jets. Danny.
What is a 747?
Yes.
Aviation 400.
If tuna is one of the healthiest and leanest protein you can eat, then why are we eating more of it? We'll tell you.
Across this body of water. Ben.
What is the Atlantic?
No. Lynn.
what is the English Channel?
That's correct.
Animals in Literature, 600.
In a book by Paul Gallico, Thomasina is one of these pets that channels the Egyptian goddess Bastet and saves her.
What is a cat?
That's it.
Animals in Literature, 400.
Rudyard Kipling's Hathi, one of these animals, helps Mowgli by trampling a village of evildoers. Ben.
What is an elephant?
Correct.
G-rated 4.
From the French for wine taster, it's a term for a connoisseur of fine food and drink. Danny.
What is a sommelier?
No. Lynn.
What is a gourmet?
Correct.
Historical hodgepodge, 200.
During World War II, about 12,000 of these, German and Italian, were held in camps in Nebraska. Ben.
What are POWs?
Yes, prisoners of war.
Animals, 1,000.
Spumador is Prince Arthur's trusty horse in this 1590s allegorical poem by Edmund Spenser. Ben.
What is the Fairy Queen?
Correct.
Animals, 8.
In this Greek comedic play from 405 BC, the title characters form a chorus whose lines include brekekekeks, coax, coax. Ben.
What is the frogs?
That's correct.
Aviation 6.
This term for a small plane used for short connecting flights sounds like it flies over small pools of water. Ben.
What's a puddle jumper?
Yes.
Shellfish 6.
Sushi lovers know the main protein in spider rolls is this. Ben.
What is crab?
Yes, soft shell to be.
Oh.
Meaning they have two shells that hinge together. Danny.
What is bivalve?
That's correct.
G-rated words, 200.
Rainwater and bad bowling attempts end up in this. Ben.
What's the gutter?
Yes.
Shellfish 2.
In the crustacean called the spiny or rock type of this, most of the meat is in the tail. Danny.
What is a lobster?
Yes.
Animals in Literature.
In Dodie Smith's tale, Pongo and Missus are the parents of 15 puppies, but the 17 of them becomes this title number by the end. Lynn.
What is 101?
That's correct, Dalmatians. And here's the final clue. 2002, 2004, 2005, etc., Tom Brady. Lynn.
Who are the Patriots?
Yes. It's time to play Double Jeopardy. Lynn, you'll be selecting first. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. In Double Jeopardy, dollar values are doubled, and there are 2 daily doubles hidden among the clues in these categories. Let's take a look. We'll start with a century of Time magazine covers. The magazine celebrates its 100th birthday in 2023. TV sitcoms by Family, A Country by Any Other Name, Medicine, The Judgment of Paris, and ends with a silent consonant. Lynn?
Ends with a silent consonant.